Do you want bonus audio?
I think what we've done all day, by the way, guys, is yes and, and now we're just, why?
A cow's life begins, like many of us, as an egg. Squeezed out seemingly at random by the gentle grazer, the cow seems unbothered by its brown offspring.
I had the murder wall. I was trying to figure it out on my kitchen wall with names, post-its, string, and the lot.
Is that brother prick?
I don't know how to do things with my mind.
You've got to find a way to do this. I know it's inside you. You're a silver bow.
Come give it to me, buddy boy.
Okay.
And as he approaches me, I'd like to twist his nipples.
I can tell you for definite exactly where the inspiration for Nancy came from.
Go on.
Careful, just swallow it all.
Like a good boy.
And if he does get sliced by the glass, he'll just try and
Start it
out.
Yeah.
Well, join the Royal Britannia Patreon. Available now.
USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks, or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Learn more and get a quote at usaa.com/bundle. Restrictions apply.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay, courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Ahoy there, this be part 2 of the episode. If you ain't listened to part 1 yet, what be you doing here? Head back over, part 1's available right now. If not, let's get back into the action. Avast!
$13. You just. I mean, that it was painful to watch.
Can I help him over the edge?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you'd make it, but back over you go.
Yeah.
Wait till you get to the top. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah,
Bring him up.
yeah. I mean, it's touch and go. You slip a couple of times.
Yeah, it's about as well as I hope.
Yeah.
That's fair. You made it. It's fine. You made it.
You're clear up there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, I'm coming up. And I'll pull the trigger. It's like sort of stand on it and...
Isn't the trigger your end?
No.
No, he's wedged
I've
that
got the
in
hook.
and then lowered it.
And then I lower it down the
I'll hold on to the handle.
I guess
Nice
that's
and
just a
tight.
strength check at this point.
Yeah, it's a
better.
lot of strength
To
on
hold
one
on.
hand.
It's just holding on to a trigger and being pulled into the air.
I'm holding on with 2 hands though.
That's fine.
Do I get advantage?
What, to hold on? You're still holding on to a thing.
But with 2 hands.
I would expect you to hold on with 2 hands.
You're not Batman.
I mean, I kind of am now.
You are Michael Keaton in lizard form.
You're not Darkwing Duck.
I could be, actually.
Yeah, to be fair.
Oh,
Has that gone badly?
13?
Again. Oh, just.
Yeah.
That is like, I mean, you get to as you get to the top, your hand slips, and you like cling on to the edge of the cliff.
Why have you greased the handle?
I haven't.
Oh.
it's just
Why have you greased my hands?
Prank. It was a
greased
prank.
me?
It was a prank. I did it while we were in
It was
Piering.
hilarious.
You didn't notice. I'm too stealthy. I'm going to very quickly...
Can I? Oh, well.
should we haul Jeff up?
Yeah, I was going to say, let's dart over
Yeah.
and grab one hand each.
Yeah.
Or like by his belt. Just
Okay, you can pull him up then.
You're reaching right over the cliff edge to pull him up by his belt.
balance. Yes.
Well, yeah, you can roll an acrobatics check to do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
8 and 6 is 14.
Yeah, you managed just about.
Cool. I will.
I look good doing it.
You can grab Jeff. We'll both rush to the edge of the cliff. And it looks like I'm going to help you with Jeff, but I actually just go for the grappling.
Just one. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Dusting it off.
Daddy loves you.
Come on, Jeff.
Do you want to do your marking druidic?
Oh, is he going to do a wee?
To sort of mark this area of the cliff so we can find that that's the direct down back to the door?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I'll spend some time marking.
While he's doing that, can I look around for any other markings that might already have been there? Having just set him on a task and then thought there might be a signpost that's like, here.
Portal this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It's a brown tourist.
Yeah, just sort of
tourist
gauge
board sign.
The situation is.
Yeah.
I'll just spend some time using.
Oh, are you
Druidic
rolling? Because it's.
No, you can look around for a thing.
To
Scene of
scratch
natural
out
18.
Scratch out into the rock.
Yeah. Well, the one you've just wedged the thing into.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Scratch out into the rock, just in druidic. Portal to Piri here. Go down. 15 meters. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, whilst they're doing that, can I have some cold pizza slices, please?
For sure you can, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's quite poorly.
Yeah. He took 69 damages.
Yeah. I'm going to eat a fair bit. I'm going to have four pizza slices.
Okay.
Do it. Okay, no, don't have to.
It's not fitting that cruel.
It's got this coastal winds messing up your hair.
Is that
What do I see with my 18, James?
I wonder whether to keep this.
There's no sort of mark.
I keep
or
it
anything.
It's not like a tourist information.
No, but there's not like
viewpoint sign.
But you know, like those
little bench,
those little little stone pillars that you occasionally see, like waypoints for walks.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like I was wondering if they might like some sort of obvious stone marking.
No. Apart from the stone that he's just
Kath,
carved a hole in druidic runes into.
Is it possible?
Now there is.
Yeah, now there is. Yeah.
Is it possible for you to?
And then is it just like landscape?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Is it possible for you to use Bill to just do a quick sort of scout around?
That is
spiritual Bill.
Do that meth-fueled warging thing you did last time.
Oh, yes, I was going to do it.
We just need to find a hedge for you to... we need to
15 altogether.
15 points of healing.
We need to find a hedge for him to sit in.
Better than it was.
Looks mental doing it.
Right. You're doing your warging, are you?
You 15.
Yes,
15
and I believe that's beast sense.
Yes.
Yeah. You touch a willing beast who is spiritual Bill.
Yes.
Who's primal Bill, who is actually in Snake Film. Who Keth puts out his arm, and the tattoo that was on his arm from primal Bill transforms into Flying Bill, and then touching a willing beast, and I suppose touch him on the way out. Sounds weird. For the duration, you can perceive through the beast's senses as well as your own. When perceiving...
Ooh!
Holy crap. Through the beast's senses, you benefit from any special senses it has, and its concentration up to an R. That's an R.
R.
An R.
R.
An R.
R.
Oh. While he does that, is it worth me going back down and just turning the portal off?
Yeah, there's quite a...
It's just glowing.
No.
Yeah.
Someone's going to say about it. Have you seen that?
Somehow it changes. My concern would be that if somehow it changes whilst we're here, we can't get back. I know if you turn it off, that Piri could potentially then move it. I don't know if it has to be off for it. I'm just thinking if we turn it off and then Piri moves it, we can't then get back that way.
But if it's on and then Piri moves it,
I don't know if Piri would be able to if it's say connected to something.
Well, the portal that we came through, was still on. We didn't turn it back off.
Oh, and Piri just realigned.
And Piri just realigned it.
Yeah.
We need
well, then it doesn't make any difference, does it?
There's a glowing hole in the side.
If there's a glowing hole in the side of a cliff and somebody discovers it, that leads them directly to Piri. They can just ask Piri, where are all these enemies of the Empire? I'm just trying to...
Yeah.
I'm going to... while he's walking, I'm going to...
That wasn't the warging noise, that's the portal noise.
I will lizard back down to the thing and just say in lizard form, portal off.
Okay.
And turn the portal off.
Yeah.
Cool. And then climb back. Just so it's off.
Portal's off.
Cool.
Right.
Portal's off.
What's your warging going?
How's that working out for you?
It's going fine. I get Keth is going to sit down cross-legged and almost be like in the and not what you said. He's going to sit in there cross-legged. Like Ace Ventura.
Really serene.
He's humming for some reason. Alrighty then. But all Kev's doing is going, but that.
Yeah.
And was looking at him really weird. Okay, so
he's taking his meth again.
Bloody meth. Whilst I try and find the stats for Bill,
there's some on the wing.
Something like a glove.
Yeah, I'm looking for. Here we go. Waiting for the internet to load. Right, perception. So as Bill is flipping about in the sky,
yes.
Gonna have a look around. I guess I'm looking for. What are we looking for?
What are you looking for?
Manor. If we're near there.
Toscable Estate.
Yeah.
Sure.
I know the name of your house better than you do. He's forgotten his parents left it.
A lot's happened at the manor.
He might think his parents are still there. I don't know.
Who knows? They might have turned back up.
Oh, who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Is perception intelligence or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Ooh, +1.
Oh.
So yeah, through the eyes of Primal Bill, Flying Snake Bill, can I see Toscable Estate?
Where is he? How far away are you flying? How high is up he flying? All other questions that are actually structured into a sentence rather than how high is he up and flying.
Yeah, I'll reconstruct the sentence.
Yeah, take those words, put them in a set, put them in an order that makes sense.
Let's go 100 feet.
Give it up. 100 feet. Can you fly that far? That's really far. It's like a rocket.
Well, he can go
straight up
60 feet. Then, if he's one movement, then if we're going to do his like a movement, then he can go.
No, it's just how far away can he fly from you? You've got enough time. It's just how far can he actually fly?
Yeah, is there any restrictions?
Is there restrictions on how far he can be from you?
No, it just says you can see through the beast's senses. I'll double check, of course.
Yeah, I'd have beast.
What's the range? There must be a range on that spell.
Yeah.
Just gonna have a quick schluck.
Quickly.
Don't want to do
schlep to it.
How much healing do you need, by the way?
Much.
A lot.
He healed like 14 on
I will cast a level 3 cure wounds on you.
Oh, thank you.
And heal you for 6d8 +4.
What a guy.
Well, it says here, you touch a willing beast. For the duration, you can perceive through the beast's senses as well as your own. When perceiving through the beast's senses, you benefit from any special senses it has. Casting time is 1 action. Range/area is touch. Component S.
Maybe not then.
Duration, concentration up to an hour.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't say.
Nice. Well, yeah. How far away do you want to send him?
Well, I've got
That's
an
up to
hour. And he can fly 60 feet every 6 seconds. Oh,
yeah.
God, we're going to have to get the accounting
Maths.
department.
Accounting.
Well, let's just say...
Is that 96,000 feet or something?
Let's just go straight up in the air. Let's go 100 feet up in the air, because you need elevation for viewing.
Is Bill going to achieve orbit in this hour? This is what I want to know.
So in 6 seconds, he can travel how fast?
60 feet.
6 feet.
6 feet in 6 seconds. He moves 1 foot. He moves 1 foot every second.
Because I could do that. I'm pretty sure I could do that.
Up into the air.
No. No, I can move 1 foot in 6 seconds.
3,600 feet.
Oh my word.
Every hour.
Every hour. Because if you...
That's as far as you can go in one direction.
6. So it's in 6 seconds, you'll be 10 in a minute.
Yeah, so it's
that's
like
10 minutes.
1.5 kilometres.
Hang on, this might be terrible.
Yeah, I think it is.
That's 10, and then times that by 6.
It's only a couple of miles up to space. I think. Although I don't think
21,600
There
feet.
you go. That sounded more like it.
So we can go 21,000 feet in 1 hour.
21,500.
2,500.
You wouldn't need to go that high.
No.
I have now got to do... Right, hold on.
You'll start to see the curvature. Well, you very much would see the curvature not that far up anyway.
Yeah.
It's only a couple of thousand. You'd start to see it. Okay. Well, I just want to try 100 feet up in the air. Because if you can spot Toscable Estate from there, then pretty close.
Yeah.
If not, go a bit higher.
The only reason I was like, wouldn't you beast sense?
Oh, you're nowhere near space.
Nah.
Space is like 300,000 feet up.
Yeah, it's 100 to 450
Is it really?
Yeah.
kilometers.
I thought it was only a couple of miles. No. Shows what I know about space.
I was just
That's why I'm doing this and I'm an astronaut.
True.
I was just the only reason I was
You mean
saying
you're
it
not
was
an
like-
astronaut?
Do you know
That's the only reason we brought you on this podcast.
Big reveal, everybody.
You're not an astronaut.
Oh, not an astronaut.
I thought you were Buzz Aldrin.
Nothing in that space.
No, he's Neil Aldrin. That's the problem. We got him confused.
Buzz Armstrong.
Buzz Armstrong.
Now there's a name. Buzz Armstrong.
Buzz Armstrong.
We only got now left to save the world. Where's Buzz Armstrong?
Buzz Armstrong.
It's a great
International Panties.
It's better than,
Oh, right.
it's better than Neil Aldrin.
Neil
He's in
Aldrin.
finance. Sorry. He's not even in finance.
He has got a trust fund and blue eyes, so you know.
Anyway, enough chip bashing.
Anyway, yeah. So you send Bill up 100 feet.
Yeah, let's go for an initial 100 feet.
You can't quite see 100 feet.
Another 100 feet.
Goes up 200 feet. See quite far now.
Okay, he does a little spin round, looks everywhere.
He sees a settlement.
A settlement?
Of some kind.
How far away is it? In feet?
Many miles.
Many.
You are 200 feet in the air, so...
That's the apart from the landscape below Bill, is it all just wooded?
It's like countryside.
Just
wooded.
like rolling. Is it? Are we talking like rolling fields?
Some copses,
Copses, but no like agricultural activity or anything. It's just
not really.
natural environment. Yeah. Copses, woodland.
There's a road.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, can I zip over to the road?
For sure.
How far away is the road?
A couple of miles.
That's all you can go because you've got about 4 miles and you're 21,500 feet.
Yeah.
That's about 4.07 miles to be exact.
I could go closer to it to see if I see any other landmarks.
You don't have to go right over to it because you're like 200 feet up. So
any other major landmarks? Nearby?
No, just the settlement that you can see.
Just a settlement. Everything else just
right in the far distance of the horizon. You can see a sort of tincture of smoke.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bit of smoke in the far distance.
Yeah.
There's the settlement. Is that?
You got the ocean, obviously.
Ocean is up. Well, he's up in the middle, so I can see the ocean. But I'm going to say, just trying to get the geography.
He's got his snake-like back to the ocean.
Snake back to the ocean.
Yep.
And in front of him is all countryside.
Yeah.
Apart from a road, which is a couple of miles in front. Is it going from left to right or going away from him?
It's following the line of the coastline.
Okay.
The line of the coastline.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going off in.
Yeah.
And then the settlement is where in relation?
Up the coastline.
Up the coastline.
North.
There's no point me saying east west.
Imagine you're looking at the map and the coastline is running north to south on your map.
Right. Yep.
The settlement is to your north.
Okay.
I'm not saying that is the direction, but just imagining the map.
Yeah.
It would be to your north. Further north of that is the tincture of smoke.
Yep.
And if you looked off to the east, you could see just the spines of some.
Oh yeah, sorry, fine.
You could see just the tips of some mountains over off in that distance.
Okay.
All right. No other landmarks. It's just rolling
countryside.
The area that we're in, is it wooded or is it?
There's some copses and shrubs and it's wild.
We sort of like.
There's nothing else
back
that's going to
broken
stand
from
out.
the tree line.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in like a little bit of an open space.
Nothing else stands out. I mean,
all right.
Might go and have a zip over a mile closer to the road because it doesn't eat into my distance.
All right.
Doesn't eat into my fuel.
You zip over a mile closer to the road.
Same height, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a road.
Anything else? Now they've gone a mile inland, if you will.
Yeah.
Anything else left or right that stands out I didn't see before?
You can see slightly more of the mountain than you
Slightly
saw
more
before.
of the mountains. Any more details of the settlement?
No, because the settlement's to the north and you've gone east towards the road.
Right, okay.
Okay. How long?
There's some gulls there.
Yeah, there are. I reckon if it's 15 minutes worth. I've been doing this 15, 20 travel time and everything. I've got an hour to do this, and then Bill will just return anyway.
Okay,
Catherine just wake up.
So if you fill us in on that, if I double check,
I can't yet.
Can you not?
Well, he's sort of walking.
You're still walking. Sorry, I thought you were like, Bill's.
I'm still sort of like.
That's fine.
I'm still piloting Bill at this point.
I thought you were saying.
I wonder whether to Bill's going to come back anyway.
Yes.
So I might as well just sort of rocket straight over as far as I can because he'll just come back.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I can go.
Is that fair? So if he can fly within the hour of the spell,
yeah, you just won't have he won't be seeing through the Bill's eyes.
He would just
afterwards.
return.
Yeah,
and Bill will sort of go, and then flip back in my mind.
Also,
settlement.
he is like a spectral spirit that is bound to his soul.
Yeah.
So it's
he's not going to wander off.
Yeah, I'm not going to lose him. Might take a little while to get back. I reckon zip as close as I can towards that settlement.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Okay. How close can I get, considering we know what Bill's sort of
Settlement looks to be 20 miles away from where you started.
Wow. Okay.
So
that's not going to get
it's a full day's walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
and then some.
It almost literally.
Yeah.
4 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yes, a long way. Sore feet.
Yeah.
That's far too far to walk as well in one day. That'd suck.
Oh well.
We could fly by dragon.
You could, or you could take, what's the word? A long rest. Look at him.
Well, that's about as
I'm
far as
guessing this settlement's Toscobble Estate.
Oh.
No, a settlement's more like a town.
Rather than an house.
Rather than an estate. Right?
Yeah.
You don't know how big the estate was.
Yeah, that's true.
Now that I've got as close, probably almost like a couple of minutes left, I guess, of that hour, and I've got as close as I'm really going to get to that settlement.
Mm-hmm.
That's still, is it 20 miles away from where Bill was?
No, it's from where you started.
Where I started, so... Quick look around, still at my height. Is there anything, now that I've now gone another 3 miles further, anything else around that's changed in the landscape that would stand out?
Nope.
Nothing at all?
Nope.
Okay. Then that's about as far as we
nowhere,
can...
basically. Other than...
It's about as far as much I can really do. Either there is that still nagging fear that I've just looked in the wrong direction. It's like, there's a massive thing behind you, you moron.
No, there is. It's
always that
motion.
nagging
Constantly
feeling.
in your blind spot.
Yeah. No, I reckon you've.
It's about cool.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
So then the owl will be up, and then
Kev comes back to himself.
Oh.
You okay?
Yes. No, I'm fine.
Yes or no?
It's just always weird when you're flying and then you're back here again.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's fair.
Here, have some nettle tea.
No.
I'm just going to give you, because I assume we've just stood there for an hour, so in that time
found some nettles.
Found
and
some
made
nettles.
tea.
I've got some water for my water skin constantly.
Yeah,
so
that is true. You have always got water.
Just made some.
I mean, you've got a very damp trouser leg. Because of it, but
that wasn't the case. That wasn't the water bottle's fault.
Now you got license.
Now you got two.
Wet yourself.
I can just
that's
pee myself
stupid bottle.
Just leaking again.
You never have to go and have a piss anywhere. You must go, I'll go to the toilet. I've been stupid bottle.
Yeah. You've been in the bottle? Yes.
Yes.
He always
That's
thinks
more
of
normal.
piss now, Jeff does.
What do you mean now?
What we saying?
And careful fill in the chaps
Can I?
on what Bill Billington saw.
So, based on what Bill saw,
Yep.
and where we are,
Yep.
Yes.
I'd like to just basically mark on the map sort of a rough estimate of where the settlement is.
Yeah.
We'll have a little
Where the
confirm of
mountains
what I saw.
Yep.
Does it confirm? You said. Did you say no? You saw mountains, not smoke, right?
You saw
I
both.
saw smoke to the north, mountains to the east.
So the smoke to the north, is that settlement? Or
No,
is
it's
that
way further north
Is that
than
the
that.
city?
Could be.
Does that kind of track?
It looks like where
whereabouts
Galea
the
might be
city
if that
might
was
be?
where you were going, yeah.
Sweet. Okay. So I think we should probably. I mean, we could celestial dragon there.
As long as you don't think that's going to be a little bit too...
I mean, it will be flashy and attract a shitload of attention.
We don't have to go too close. We could, in fairness, what we could do, there's a big cliff there. We could hop on the dragon, fly along the cliff line, below the cliff level, so anyone would have to be looking either from the sea, and they just see it flying along the cliff edge. Right, if you were looking from the settlement, you wouldn't see a flying dragon coming towards your settlement and cause panic. You just
And
come
then
off,
walk inland
and then
from
we just
there.
get to put its wing into the side. We'll walk off, and then we basically just are walking from the
We're
cliff edge,
heading
and then we'll
towards
walk
the
in.
settlement. If that settlement is
Do it that way.
Toscobble Estate, it is by the water.
Welcome back, adventurer. Come on in, shake off the seawater and grab yourself a biscuit. Though be warned, Pedro has been hoarding snacks here and he gets very territorial when he circles the barrel like a feathery shark. So let's roll in to your moment with the Dungeon Master. We are, as always, utterly chuffed to have you here with us again. Your support is what keeps our world spinning, and without you, we'd have long since been swept overboard by the tidal wave of forgotten content. But instead, we're here, sailing strong thanks to you. Pedro! Hello? Come on, time for that scroll. What have you got now? You've invented seagull insurance. Pedro, I'm going to stop you right there. That's not a business, that's a scam. You've already sold 3 policies to Jeff. You know what? Never mind. Just give me the scroll before the paperwork gets out of hand. Thank you. Now go and refund Jeff, and it's not fair to take advantage of him. This week's shout-out goes to Izzy, who posted on our Blue Sky recently that the last 6 months they have not just started listening to the podcast, but they've now caught up on every single episode and made time to come and see our live theatre show in London too. Amazing work. And if you want a shout-out just like that, it's easier than Derek disappearing into a crowd with nothing but a mop and a sombrero. Just follow us on Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, or join our Discord and let us know that you're out there. Drop us a meme, share us your fan art, or pitch us an idea for your best Royal Britannia themed pun. We absolutely love hearing from you. And if you enjoy the show and want to help it grow, then we'd be over the moon if you left us a 5-star review, whether that's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Poddrama, Good Pods, YouTube, any of them really. Just head on over, check them out, and you'll find a place very nearby where you can leave that review. And your kind words help new adventurers find our nautical nonsense and join in the fun. And don't forget, we've got a Patreon where you can join the crew from as little as £2 a month and get access to a whole trove of exclusive treasures. Bonus episodes, character deep dives, stunning artwork, exclusive merchandise, behind-the-scenes bits, and of course, ad-free episodes. Every doubloon goes into making the adventure more alive and making it even bigger and better. So, to find out more about our Patreon and to find a tier that suits you, head on over to patreon.com/Roll Britannia. Wait, what's that on the horizon? It looks like some ships. It's a fleet of sponsorships!
The new McCrispy Strip is here. Dip approved by ketchup, tangy barbecue, honey mustard, Sprite, McFlurry, Big Mac sauce, double dipped in buffalo and ranch, more ranch, and creamy chili McCrispy Strip Dip. Now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities, so do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
Before you head off, don't forget to subscribe, otherwise you'll get Pedro's next insurance claim. And trust me, the paperwork is just extensive and mostly covered in cracker crumbs. So, yeah. Right. Back into the madness with you. Go on. Get back in there. Go!
When Bill saw the settlement, was it adjacent, literally next to the water? Or was it?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Oh, really?
It was on the water's edge.
So just fly low.
Yeah.
Don't silhouette yourself in the clouds. You can be seen from miles off. Just fly low. Stay in the weeds.
So
I think that's a good idea.
On top of the cliff or along the water's edge? And when you say fly, this is all of us, yeah? We're all getting on this dragon. Yeah.
Oh, I presume that was the lift.
Yeah. Bear in mind, we can't all fit on this dragon. Someone's going to have to...
Maybe we could.
I'm still a lizard, by the way.
Yeah, he is a lizard.
As much as it might seem a bit of, let's do that again. He turns to look at Milo, and then turns to look at the seagulls, and then turns to look back at Milo.
Can you imagine a seagull keeping the dragon?
No, I was thinking he can do all of us. We might as well just be seagulls, and then we can fly right into the
but Bill
settlement.
couldn't fly that far in an hour. He didn't quite get there, did he?
That's true.
And he's quite zippy.
And
he's pretty fast.
His thing only lasts for an hour.
So what I'm saying is that he nearly got there.
Yeah, did he get... He got a good portion of the way, didn't he?
You got a chunk of the way. But you could walk some of the way and then fly in tomorrow. After you've got inspiration, he's been healed up. And you've got all your slots and everything back.
Well, I was thinking flying some of the way now. I just don't want to walk.
Yeah, we'd have to have a long. We'd have to walk it,
Then
then
camp.
have a long rest and camp,
Yeah.
and then go.
Oh, if you, I mean, to be fair, if you're going to have a long rest, you might as well fly and then set up camp.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
To be fair,
Then that's what I mean. Then you get as
far
slot.
as we can. Yeah, all right, let's do
How
that.
much can your dragon carry?
Not all of us.
Not all of us. We figured this out.
Yeah, you did do the maths before.
It was basically.
But you can all be seagulls.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
There's a
basically
lot of flapping.
the dragon can carry 3 of us.
But what about
But Derek could
three
be
and a
beast form.
lizard?
Yeah, Derek could be in beast
3
form.
and a
All of
lizard's
us
fine.
could be.
I don't
Yeah,
mind.
why
Either
don't we
way,
just carry
either way.
3 of us and a lizard?
I
That might
think
work.
seagulls is going to be more inconspicuous.
Yeah, it's just a case that it's a massive
A
dragon.
dragon would definitely attract attention.
flying
shit
around
loads
the
of
edge.
attention.
Like if you
Why
Yeah.
not? Shall I turn us
It's
all into
someone-
seagulls again?
Why don't you just do it? So
Yeah.
Do we have any faster?
I'm
What's the
willing.
Can we have a faster bird?
Peregrine falcon.
have you seen any
We'd have to
faster
go
birds?
high and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best I could do is a parrot or a seagull.
Owl.
Or an owl.
How big can these birds be? 'Cause you just-
Okay, let's go parrots, guys.
Parrots. A flock of parrots.
Where's
along the
A
coast.
herd of parrots.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's do something different.
All right. Cool.
We did parrots before.
Yeah.
Did we?
On period.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did do parrots.
We
Yeah,
flew
we
in
Well, we'll do
parrots.
parrots again.
Okay. Different parrots.
Yeah.
I'll be a different colour.
This time I'm an
Be
African
reversed
grey.
colour.
I'll be a salt and pepper parrot this time. I'll be red.
Big red macaw.
Parrot noise. Parrot noise. But I'm a parrot that's learned to
Parrot
say
noise.
parrot
Parrot
noise.
noise. I'm just copying you now.
You're all learning off each other.
Parrot
They're sentient.
noise. Parrot noise.
Just being a parrot makes me want to annoy somebody.
Being a parrot makes me want to annoy somebody. Annoy somebody.
So you transform into parrots.
Mass
Yeah.
polymorph.
Yeah, you mass
Yeah.
polymorph and you flap.
Yep.
We flap our feathery paws.
Yep, 3 paws. I'm so sorry about that. Don't know why.
Yeah.
It's tickled.
We're waving our feathery paws through the air.
And
To
yeah,
create
you
Teddy
flap
Swims
for an hour.
Do we
a lot of
find,
flapping.
are we going to, presumably based on what you saw, the road goes towards the
Yeah,
center.
yeah.
All right, should we just fly along the road to keep our bearings then?
Yeah.
Until we get towards the end of the time, and then we'll head towards. I'm guessing there's some trees. That we said
There's some
there was-
copses and things like that
I'd
around you.
rather not camp too close to the settlement. if
Yeah, that's
the
fine. We won't
settlement
do
is
that.
close cobble.
Yeah.
Well, you won't. You'll get probably about halfway there.
Yeah.
How close will it be before he can start recognising whether it's not fucking Toscobble Manor or not?
Yeah.
Because at the moment, there's a lot of assumptions going on. This is
Oh,
Toscobble
yeah.
Manor, and
Yeah,
all
it's
I'm hearing is it's a settlement.
Yeah,
It doesn't
it's
sound like a manor house. to me.
Yeah.
It sounds
It's
like a
not a
little-
manor house, though, is it?
No,
It's
but
an
Toscobble
estate.
it's an
With
estate.
many buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they
And they
used to
were
do
building
smuggling
some
and
stuff.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
So
building some stuff.
either way, there's a lot
And
of
also, it's
confusion.
been taken over by the Empire.
How
Yeah.
long until it gets to a point where he
And I
might
guess they've
recognise
built
that-
things.
They probably built things
on it.
Yeah, but I'd imagine if you live there all your life,
Reach's
you go,
R&D facility.
that's the cliff face that I recognise. I vaguely recognise
Yeah,
this
it'd be the same
view.
neighbourhood, right?
You
Fair
know,
point.
you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
even if they changed all of the field, like I recognise Ironside and they'd levelled it.
Yeah, that is true.
So he's going to recognise that was my home on the
Yeah.
Solitude Cliff, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
So how long and how close do we have to be before he can identify
To the nearest foot.
Do we get close enough in parrot form?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank
Okay.
you. Is it Toscobble Estate?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Right. Great.
Put to bed.
yeah.
Done.
Sorted.
And now to bed.
Yeah.
Long
And now-
rest.
Yeah,
So,
long rest.
You're going to set
guys,
up camp,
we
eh?
don't
but not too close because it's
actually-
Toscobble Estate.
We say that we're going to set up camp. We don't actually have any camping stuff.
You don't.
Then we have a big special.
Yeah, we do. And Jeff goes sleep.
Just go asleep.
just off into the woods slightly.
Can Milo not cast Tiny Hut anymore?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
Don't think I have Tiny Hut anymore.
Oh, you don't
It's
think
not-
I have Tiny
Don't
Hut anymore?
actually think Tiny Hut's a thing
Tiny Hut?
anymore.
What?
Tiny
What do
Hut
you
is a
mean?
thing.
Tiny Hut's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
You've just
I
not
think
prepared
they,
it.
I think they changed it.
Into a small hut.
I remember last time we came to use this. I
Kev,
don't have it
you've got
prepared.
to have something in that massive bag of yours. You've got the world in that bag. There's got to be at some point
Yeah, Tiny Hut is a thing.
we've shoved like a camping tent in there, or the entire village from a small island.
Tiny Hut is a thing, yeah. But
Yeah.
It's still a thing.
10-foot radius of immobile dome of 4 springs into existence.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing, Paul.
Yeah. You
It's
just don't have
called
it prepared.
Lehman's Tiny Hut.
Yeah, they changed the name. It was originally called Tiny Hut.
Yeah, it's now called Lehman's Tiny Hut.
Oh, is it called? Okay.
We've got an inconvenient box you could use.
That is full of lots of inconvenient and, importantly, valueless things.
Furniture, isn't it?
It's
Oh,
all
there's
sorts
things.
of just inconvenient and importantly, valueless.
Yeah. Okay. I don't actually have anything on me.
That's actually prepared then. Oh, hang on. Hold up.
Have you got it prepared or no? Where are we camping tonight, Paul? I'm so scared.
Sorry, 1 second.
I'm going to work on cutting down some...
Inadvertently exited my character sheet and now it's loading.
Oh, that's silly.
I'm going to work on cutting down some wood and using my tinderbox to start a fire.
Okay, what are you cutting it down with?
Why do you need to do that?
Yeah, you have a fire. Never mind.
Jeff looks at him like a nut.
No, you just let him get on with it.
Yeah, I was getting into the spirit of it. We were camping.
What were you cutting wood with?
Bear Derek.
My bracer plates.
Like one knife at a time, one stab at a time.
It's taking forever.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I do have it.
It's awful.
I'll cast it. 8 hours.
There you go.
Spend a minute doing it.
You're going to cast Tiny Hut.
I want a tiny hut.
I want a tiny hut.
I want a tiny hut. I want a tiny hut. I want a tiny hut.
Hold on.
I'm up
Really
for
does
keeping
feel
it in the
better.
tiny hut.
Yeah, I feel nicer.
Leoman's tiny hut. Lovely. So, we get a good night's rest, guys.
Do a long old rest.
Yeah.
But before we
Mine.
do, let's just introduce a newfound to the family. I'm just going to Jeff's going to reach into his pocket and just grab one of the Lotso cats.
Nice.
He's just going to bring it out. He's just going to set it next to him on the floor. It's okay, Keth. You got this.
You're
man.
okay, buddy.
You know, I'm all right with the little ones now. Okay. Let's do that weird thing again. But this isn't so bad. I don't mind the little ones. Steady. Keth will try and reach out and just give it like a... Keth will withdraw it. Anyone else hear that?
The cat gets off the organ.
You got one of... you got the bag of Lotso evil cats.
Oh, no, it's a special edition.
Is that why it had the Halloween mask?
Yeah. You went for insane supervillain.
That was brilliant.
Evil cat.
I was going to boop it. Boop his nose, like, nah. Something's not right here.
It tickled me.
Milo, before we do this tomorrow, and go to Toss Cobblestone.
I don't know whether I'm ready to go there yet.
We're sort of camping outside the door.
now.
Yeah, you kind of are.
We're kind of here now, so it's like on the doorstep going, I don't really want to go inside. Can't we? I mean, what are the chances that we're going to come back this way?
When we say go inside, we don't mean sort of like wage war. We mean like turn into seagulls and
see
fly
what's
around
going on.
and see what's happening in there. We don't mean sort of like, let's go in and take back your home. We ain't in the mood for that right now.
We don't have to. Unless that's what you want.
Yeah,
Not
if you want, we
right
can
now.
open up the Valkyrie onto the side of that, innocent settlement and take down the wall.
Yeah. What do you want out of this?
I mean,
What do you want to find out? This is your call, mate.
This is your gaff.
It's not a bad idea.
It's your home.
Yeah.
It was. They did say it was Reach's R&D facility.
Oh.
If we can cause some damage whilst we're here, you might set them back a few months, weeks.
Can you imagine if just Malrus walking up to the gate? Hi, this used to be my property. Valkyrie, back in. Valkyrie, back in. Valkyrie, back leveled. Walks out.
He goes, you can keep it.
And then just pushes it into the sea.
Just one guard looking around and like, whoa.
Just ship dents everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, please.
So
make Chip's dream reality.
You just want to
In a
find out
dream.
what they've done with it.
How about...
Yeah, go on.
It is an idea.
It's your call, mate.
How about we sneak our way down to the docks,
As parrots.
put the Valkyrie at the docks,
As parrots.
Okay.
and they're going to see a big, scary ship appear.
But not parrots.
They're going to go and investigate.
But not the parrots.
Yeah.
So as soon as they all get on the board, and we're like, I don't know, down in the waterline underneath the dock or whatever.
As parrots.
As parrots. Fine, as parrots.
I don't want to be in the water as a parrot. I'll fucking drown.
I know, but I can't get the Valkyrie out as a parrot.
No, you can't.
Yeah, but I can stay as a lizard or I don't
No,
know.
we're parrots.
Well, you.
Then we could.
As parrots.
Yes, for fuck's sake. So we could get them all there, suck them up, and then just like you said, just put it on the building.
Yeah, but
get rid of it. Put it on the building. Get rid of it. Throw the
what if doing
holy
that?
hand grenade on.
Okay,
the man out.
Wrapped up a notch quite
Yeah, no, I get that
holy hand
look, I get that it's it's important for you to lay waste to everything. And I get that. But is there not?
It's a scratchy to it.
Is there not potentially some valuable info?
100%.
That we might absolutely destroy by.
Yeah.
Catch the spoon.
Well, let's.
Get away with it, Tom. You didn't get away with it.
Let's explore first,
and then when it's go time, then we
level with a ship.
we test out the battering ram.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. What's the code phrase for it's go time?
Ship's about to hit the fan.
As parrots. Is what we should say.
As parrots.
As parrots.
As parrots.
As parrots.
As parrots.
As parrots.
Okay, fine. I'm agreed.
As parrots is the code phrase.
On
On
three.
three.
And then we're going to go to bed, yeah?
1, 2, 3. As parrots.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys. Jeff can't sleep.
Yeah. She's got to sleep.
They all drift off and have deep dreams.
Me.
As parrots. Oh, I want to be a red macaque.
What?
Oh. Oh no. Wrong dream.
And as you're sleeping away, dreaming of arse parrots,
Because we're English.
red
Arse
macaques.
parrots.
Yeah.
There's a joke I can't say, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you afterwards.
There's the night wears on, and the stars wheel across the sky. The moon rises and falls,
Cat's ass.
and a figure strides through the darkness.
Oh no.
Casually, not seemingly without a care, striding through and confidently towards your seemingly hidden tiny hut. And as the figure reaches the place where you were all camped in your probably quite nicely furnished tiny hut.
Got a pool table and everything.
Yeah. Lovely place. Tips his hat back.
And he's got a hat on.
Hip 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 hooray.
Takes a big old drag on a cigar. And says, good to see you again all. Oh, fuck.
You can't get in.
With memories lost to the glowing gate, the bucks push on, guided by fate. Through soul-lit clefts and alien flight, they near the estate by cover of night. Plans are made, their parrot disguise, but a shadow appears with smoke in his eyes. Will Reacher's return bring peace or insania? Well, I guess you'll find out next time on Rule Britannia!
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Do you want bonus audio?
I think what we've done all day, by the way, guys, is yes and now we're just, why?
A cow's life begins, like many of us, as an egg. Squeezed out seemingly at random by the gentle grazer, the cow seems unbothered by its brown offspring.
I had the murder wall. I was trying to figure it out on my kitchen wall with names, post-its, string, and the lot.
I don't know how to do things with my mind.
You've got to find a way to do this. I know it's inside you. You're a silver bow.
Come, give it to me, buddy boy.
Okay.
And as he approaches me, I'd like to twist his nipples.
I can tell you for definite exactly where the inspiration for Nancy's came from.
Go on.
Keth will just swallow it all.
Like a good boy.
And if he does get sliced by the glass, he'll just try and
start it
out.
Yeah.
Well, join the Royal Britannia Patreon. Available now.